the Annex Sentry. Not a huge difference either way, but Ganjo's interesting. We got the full Skitter Beam ready to go. Pretty content to start here. Again, lifelink here's good. 9/9's quite good. Send the squad. Whew, let's go. KARN Legacy Reforged. Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today we are playing KARN Legacy Reforged in Ranked Aftermath Standard. KARN is a 5-mana legendary artifact creature golem. His power and toughness are equal to the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. At the beginning of your upkeep, add 1 colorless for each artifact you control. This mana can't be spent to cast non-artifact spells. So this guy comes in as a 5-mana 5/5, and then if he survives until the next turn, he does not have an enter the battlefield effect, then you get a bunch load of mana to spend on expensive artifacts. So you would think the way you'd play this is you build a deck around playing KARN and then ramping right into some really powerful stuff like Portal to Phyrexia or Cityscape Leveler. And I did look to build that deck, but it's really hard to justify playing a vulnerable creature on 5 that doesn't have an enter the battlefield effect in that type of deck when you could be playing the Mightstone and Weakstone, which is not a creature. Both allows you to either stabilize by picking off their biggest creature with -5/-5, or draw 2 cards against control and still ramps you. This is just much better in that slot, in that deck, and so I couldn't really bring myself to do that. Instead, though, I mean, creatures with no enter the battlefield effects are much better when you can protect them with Skrill. So then I started leaning towards this more creature-based deck, and honestly had a lot of fun building it. So instead of ramping into some things like Portal to Phyrexia or Cityscape Leveler, we can actually just ramp into the bigger versions of prototype creatures like the Skitter Beam Battalion for 9 mana, the Steel Seraph for 6, or the Combat Thresher for 7. These, of course, can be cast on the cheap early, so you can still play them on turns 3 and 5, and can also use them to crew the Argosy, and then when you attack, you blink them back to the battlefield, then they come in as their bigger equivalents, so that is very synergistic. And then early on, we also have some fun stuff that I've never actually tried before. We have the Enthusiastic Mechanaut, a 2-mana 2/2 flyer that ramps you for artifacts. All your artifacts cost 1 less to cast. This means you can go Mechanaut on 2, and then on turn 3, both deploy a 3-drop and a Bankbuster, which is pretty sweet. We also are running Jorah, the Ageless Innovator, 2-mana 2/3. You can tap her, put some counters on her, and then for free, deploy some artifacts onto the battlefield. So play her on 2, turn 3, tap, get another 2 or 1 drop onto the battlefield for free, and then on the subsequent turn, tap her again, and then get anything 4 mana or less straight from your hand onto the battlefield for free. So a lot of ramp built in here, some synergistic stuff with blinking off the Argosy, and then KARN to allow you to ramp into the biggest versions of these prototype creatures. Pretty fun and different. Enjoyed it. If you want to support the channel, the best thing you can do is stay to the end, let the whole video run to the end if you're watching it or not, and yeah, enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the play, yeah, this is okay, I guess. I prefer a 1-drop or a 2-drop. Alright, up against Starburst. Honestly, makes me think more of Teen Titans than the candy. Double tap lands for the opponent. We'll get the Thresher down here. Draw a card. Cut down immediately, that's okay. More land, that's okay too. What you got, Grixis? Oh, baby. Grixis Jin. That is some next level stuff right now. I guess we just take it with the Sentry. Didn't see that one coming. We can go Mechanaut here first, make the Sentry cheaper. Alright. That's not so bad. Take the Jin. Could die immediately to the next cut down, but hey man, you gotta try. We can always try to Ganjo at some point too. Grixis Jin. They do nothing. I think it's a KARN turn. More than anything else. I guess they're gonna kill the Sentry, block the Mechanaut. That's not gonna feel so good. Is there anything we can do about that? Yeah, we can always Ganjo then. Fine. And then we'll Bankbuster after combat or something. Sure. Alright. That's fine. Pick off the Sentry at instant speed, get back the Jin, block the Mechanaut, Ganjo the Jin. I see what you're doing here. Oh no. Well, If they have protection, then they got me. Otherwise, we'll kill the Jhin here. Oh my god. Moment of truth. I was so worried. I mean, are they really gonna run like a... What is that? Add a counter, phase it out thing? What are they doing here? I don't know. If you Spell Pierce... I guess we can dodge Spell Pierce. Alright, yeah, we'll get the Thresher down here. Keep drawing. It's a terror. Yeah, they really are just Grixis-ing. Okay, so this turns the Argosy, I think. Which means we're also doing Bankbuster. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We could draw off the Bankbuster too. Swing for 2 in the air. Super weird deck. I mean, it's not that weird. It's just instead of running the counter spells, they run removal spells. And there's a Jhin. I mean, you know, these are issues. They do attack. No blocks on our side. I think we eat 5 here. I mean, we could Argosy and block this thing. But then we're pretty sad if that last card is removal. It's got to be Infernal Grasp, though. I mean, they play it. What do you think? Do we lose if we don't attack with the Argosy this turn? Not necessarily. Let's take a block here. 6 toughness. Do you have the Infernal Grasp? I guess not, because you would have done it before we moved to damage, or declared blockers, rather. My move. Let's take the draw. Call their bluff. Land. I think we draw, see if we can find someone else to crew the Argosy. That takes the Jhin. I like that. Okay, we'll play around Make Despair here. Oh, it's only 2 mana anyway. Good. Try to take you. C double. Create a token that's a copy of target creature. Okay. They now have a 4/4 copy of the Jhin. That's interesting. Anyway, plan is the same here. Crew with you. If we blink you, we take the token, then the token's gone. That's pretty good, right? Just you. Blink these guys, they get back the Jhin. Double block, yep. Goodbye, Argosy. Probably shouldn't have done that. Okay. Yeah, we should not have traded the Argosy for that. That was not good. I think we'll eat 5 here. I think we want to go Karn and Skrelv and stuff this turn. We can begin with a draw. Merland's honestly not that bad. Just you then. 3/3 double striker. Okay. We'll use you just because we can. Get the counters going. Get you for free. Try to play out Karn here. They may have another C double. Nope, they just really want to counter you. Okay. But we don't have enough mana to pay for everything. But that's okay. Decline. Okay, that's all. We have 8 mana, 9 mana to pay for the Skitter Beam next turn anyway. They scoop. Yeah, we shouldn't have blinked the Sentry. I was thinking it'd be fun to take the token, but then I forgot that meant if 2 blockers to double block Argosy thing, so that was definitely a mistake. I don't think this hand's good enough. Scroll on 1, Annex on 3, no blue. I think we mull this. Okay, this hand I like better. Let's keep this. Let's put back the Skitter Beam, keep our 3 drops, and the KARN. And slow land to begin. Green, we hit the next land, that's crucial. Means we can Thresh on 3 if we want to, just to draw that extra card. Could also steal Seraph and get in for some lifelink damage. Kami. I mean, since we're already hitting our land drops, maybe we just... Yeah, that's fine. We'll get this guy out, keep drawing. Actually, probably intended to play the Steel Seraph, I just wasn't watching my lands. Needed double white for that. Companion, they could be stuck on land themselves. They are, maybe. Okay, no blocks. That's nice for us to see. Yeah, we can Argosy this turn. Blink both these guys next turn. It's pretty good. Okay, I'm down. We can crew to block, so we don't have to attack here. Let's hang out. Another companion grows to a 4/4. They offer the attack. We should be good here to block. Okay, meet my 3/6. My move. Untap land. We could even KARN this turn. I think we're just going to steal Seraph instead. Get our blink value. It will enter tapped, but we'll get some lifelink here. So I think it's still worth it. Pretty sure we'll play you too. Okay, auto pay here. Let's go ahead and crew both these guys. We'll give you lifelink. Try to stabilize a little bit, because this deck can kind of go crazy. Blink both these guys. Eat 3 lifelink, and that's all for the turn. These guys come back tapped, though. Okay. Have to survive this turn. Selesnya can do some crazy things with whatever that 2-mana enchantment is. Give it +1/+1 for every enchantment you have. That does hit really hard. Naturalist. Okay, we're not dead yet. Michiko. Yeah, that's the damage. That's going to be a lot of damage right there. Okay. Oh, is that game? That's too bad. Could be game right there. Count 18, 1 short. All right. Down to 1. They have a 2/2 lifelinker to block. We can take it. We can't swing for infinite damage. We can almost get there. We have to hit the untapped land? Would that do it? No, it's not enough still. I guess we can take the Kami to get rid of Trample. That's what needs to happen here. And then anything back to chump block should be fine. Okay. So let's move to combat. Let's put lifelink here. So we get 6 lifelink and 5 in the air. And the critical part here is that now we take the Trampler. I guess we missed math. My bad. Yeah, we had lethal there. My bad. Super bad. I was thinking, I don't know, just mismathed. Yeah, we'll end here. Could have used a Sentry to take the Naturalist and then powered up the Argosy. I guess I forgot the double strike or not something. Not sure. Still might get there this turn. They don't have Trample. So it depends if they have Audacity. Then we just lose. You don't give Trample. Okay. You do give lifelink. Okay, who are we targeting here? Target the sentry. Power up the Argosine response. To blocks, have to block here, have to block here. Eat 4 lifelink, they go up to 7. Give this guy flying attack. Okay, super big miss of play there. I don't know why I didn't count lethal. This is why you need coffee. On the play, we got some action here. We can keep this. Fast land. If we Juira, could get a free Mechanaut. Mono red chick. It's got to survive, though. Okay, let's go for it here. How to pay? Has to survive a whole turn cycle. It's a lot to ask. Is it Lightning Strike? It's not. We get to untap with the Juira. Okay. That's great in general. So, land for turn here. We're going to get the Mechanaut down, I think. To ramp us. And then we can go Steel Seraph, which is pretty good, or the Thresher. I mean, the Seraph's just very good in general. So we'll get you down. And the Bankbuster too. Cool. Sure, doesn't matter. Okay. Well, solid little rampy turn there. Lightning Strike will power up the Bankbuster in response. Create a blocker. Lose our lifelinker, which is too bad. They have 1 mana left, though. More land. I think we most want to draw. If we wait 1 more turn, we get the full Thresher. Let's start here. We have blue easily. Let's do it like this, I think. I want to see what we get first. Well, not really what I wanted to see. No point in casting the Juira this way. Getting it for free doesn't help. We'll just take the draw now. That's a good draw. No point in attacking, really. We'll hold back the Phoenix Chick with the Mechanaut as well. I guess we want to tap this. Let's do this now before they untap, I suppose. We can take the Flame Breather. Cool, for free. Take you before they untap and can cast more spells. They kill the Mechanaut. Get him for a little bit of damage. We now don't have a flying blocker for the Chick. Impulse. 2 lands. Okay, down to 13. 2 mana open. I guess we can cast that for free off of this. Does that matter? Maybe. We could draw here first. Okay, let's start with this. Alright, we can play that out. Let's grab you for free. 5/5 acquired. Swing in for our first points of damage of the game. And until end of turn, you don't lose mana as steps and phases end. Alright, so there's no point in doing this. Doesn't carry over onto their turn, I guess. Kumano here. Continue to strike for 1 of the air. I mean, we got to close it out soon, but should be able to draw a bunch of cards. Okay, 5 mana. Let's draw into something good. We'll take this draw first. Skrelv's okay. Let's try again, I guess. That's a good one. We can't attack this turn. I don't think we need to tap the Dryra. We just play this stuff out normally. Should be fine. Get in there with everyone this turn. Can we play Sekenzin as well? Yep, we should be able to do it all. Could save Sekenzin to block, but I think we're going to keep pushing here. Stoke the flames to the face. Uh-oh. Can they get there from here? Is this enough blockers back? Maybe we leave this guy back too. Okay. When it drops to 6, we have 7 life. 2 mana, we can power up an Argosy to block. Let's see if they Bloodthirsty Adversary. They start with 1, they hold out to the last second. Very dramatic. Down to 6. Down to 4 is the last card, Stoke the Flames. 1 to the top. I'm just waiting, dude. Oh, you bitch. We can't gain life anyway, right? There's no way to do it. There's no way to do it! Sad day. On the play, this is okay. We prefer one more untapped land, but I think we'll still go Skrelv on 1 and then Steel Seraph on 3. Something of that nature. Mono black, dude. Mono black out in force. Okay, we'll grab red either way. And we're not hexproofing. So swing for 1. No stick, no cut down. Life of Toshiro, -1/-1. It's not ideal. More land. We could go Mechanaut plus Bankbuster. It's not awful. Yeah, ramping in general. It's really good early. Try to get as much benefit out as we can. 2 life. Infernal Grasp you. That's good. I mean, 1 fewer card to worry about later. Probably Bankbuster swing with lifelink. What does this take? Artifacts or creatures? Oh, do we not have? Yeah, we're good. We're good. Here we go. Let's power you up. If we had more mana, we could give it a Vigilance, but we'll just grab a lifelink here. And 4 lifelink is quite good against mono black. Keep us nice and healthy out of burn range. Shelly comes down. We could bounce you now. How good is that? It's quite expensive. Maybe let's draw. We have a lot of life to play with right now. Okay, you give us a lot of mana, which is interesting. And you can attack through Shelly, so I like all of these things. So I think it's you. And I think it's lifelink on the Steel Seraph. Okay. Get in there. And we don't know how many Infernal Grasp they run, but Go for the Throat will not be effective against us. They offer the trade the Shelly, probably because they have the backup. In that case, I think no blocks here. Karn's going to give us a bunch of mana. We can draw some off the Bankbuster even if it hurts us. I think we're going no blocks here. We have to press for lethal somehow. Trespasser, okay. Yep. Alright, we get a bunch of mana. And we get to draw some. Yep. I think we will draw here. We can take the Toshiro with the Sentry at least. Another Bankbuster. mean, if we're going to draw anyway, we might as well see what there is to see. Okay, that's interesting. That we can actually maybe do full price casting next turn. So we'll take you because you're easy to target. And we'll put lifelink on the KARN here. And swing for as much as we can. Eat it all down to 7. We're up to 19. And if we untap with KARN, we have enough mana to play out the 9 mana Skitter Beam, which would be multiple trample haste creatures. Why not block with the Sentry? I guess they could have another life at Toshiro and give it -1/-1. I think take 7. Okay, can you answer KARN? It's another Trespasser, gain a life. Another life at Toshiro. Yep, they do have that. That's why we didn't block with the Annex Sentry. Not a huge difference either way, but Kanjo's interesting. We got the full Skitter Beam ready to go. Pretty content to start here. Again, lifelink here's good. 9/9's quite good. Send the squad. Whew, let's go. KARN Legacy Reforged. On the draw with good mana, we'll keep this. We would prefer one more fast land. Golgari tap. Okay. Get Skrull. We missed the Mechanaut on 2, but the Seraph or the Thresher on 3 is not bad. It's a Shigeki. Not something you see every day. We hit the untapped land, so we can actually go right into the Mechanaut here. And no attacks. Topiary Stomper, so they're looking to ramp into something big. So we're under a little bit of time pressure here. Okay, I think we'll take our flyer this turn. So I'll get you down. Just for 2. And we'll get the Bankbuster down. Give you lifelink. And get in there for 2 lifelink. If we were convinced they had no removal, we could have given the Skrull flying just to chip away for 1 more. Invasion of Zendikar. Alright, they are ramping. With the Titan of Industry, that is an issue. They're 1 land short of the Stomper getting in there. Sentry can take the Stomper, which is pretty good, I think. Can start with this, see what we draw. Okay, it's fine. Get the Sentry down. Take the Stomper here, I think. So they can't attack this thing down next turn. I think we're down to crew. I guess we can leave more blockers back if we don't do this. Okay, let's not get that little bit more damage. Lifelink here. Attack with these guys. Could also maybe give one of them Vigilance. And then we'd be better off powering up the Bankbuster to try to sneak even more damage. They can always block it. I'm not sure what the optimal move would have been there. Alright, they have a crap ton of lands, so they're about to sweep. More lands. I don't know what they're looking for. Drag to the bottom is, yeah, -4. Gix's command. Each creature with power 2 or less. Okay, well, that's a lot of them. And we lose the creature with the highest power. So we could power up the Bankbuster to save the Steel Seraph, which is interesting. But we might need the Bankbuster draws at this point. Okay, goodbye everyone. Then we sack the creature with the greatest power, and they get the land. So we're relying on the Bankbuster to draw us out of it. Land is not it. That's okay, it's a thing. It does things. We'll take the draw. More land. Wild. So if they attack this down, they get a 4/4 Vigilance Haste. It's also a land. It taps for 1 mana of any color. Invoke Despair. What is that doing in this deck? How do you have room for all of these things? Okay, we give it one more turn here. We got a normal draw, we get a Bankbuster draw. If we got like the Argosy and something to prototype, I could see continuing on. Besiege you. That could be about game right there. We don't even have a basic land. Yeah, so without our draw engine, that is not it. So we'll scoop here. Good sweeper on whatever turn that was. Alright, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, a comment, a subscribe. All that stuff helps out the channel. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.